Okay, so in today's Q&A with Milo, we have a question from Jack. And Jack asks how to sequence his backswing up so it doesn't get too long and feel too handsy. So I'm going to give Jack a little drill, and this might apply to many of you. So, first thing I like to see in a backswing, rather than taking it away with our hands right off the golf ball, I like to make sure that you're taking it away by turning your chest to begin the swing. Your hands really don't engage until the butt end of the club gets out even with your right leg. Because if we don't engage it by turning first, for many of you, you'll never get turned. So your backswing, what I see a lot of is arms moving first and shoulders not really turning. And that really throws a wrench into the sequencing on the downswing, because your brain tries to find power somewhere. And you wind up jumping and throwing the club, and that you see a lot of the standing up and the club coming in steep because of that. So I want you to make sure you really turn first before you engage and start letting your wrists hinge. Now your wrists are going to start to hinge about the time the butt of the club gets even with your right leg, and it will be fully hinged about the time your left arm reaches parallel to the ground. So it looks something like that. Now how do you control how far back you take it? Well, the transition dictates how long the backswing is. So if you turn, and if you can make this big of a turn, then you can go ahead and get all the way up there before you start to transition. Many of you won't be able to do that. And if your tendency is to go too far, what you need to focus on, rather than trying to shorten your backswing, try to make your transition happen earlier. So you're going to feel like you're making your transition as your arms are reaching parallel to the ground. I promise if you start to transition the other way as your arms reach parallel, there's no way the club's getting over here. So some things to look for. I want you to make sure your arm swing and your shoulder turn are stopping about the same time. If your shoulders have stopped turning and your arms keep swinging, it's going to be really tough for you to sequence it up. So you want to make sure that when you look at your swing, that the arms and the shoulders are finishing about the same time.